So, what do you think about us carrying our weapons around today?
Well, I didn't bring mine out. It's still in the yard.
Oh, okay.
What's yours?
This is a Polish AK-47 back here, and I got my Glock right here.
Oh, I got one four-way with a red. It's anyway. I got four guns. I got rid of most of them. What am I gonna do with 6 or 8 guns? I carried guns for 30 years. I don't need any more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, Let me ask you another question. What do you think about police these days, rather than back when you were active?
I don't know them anymore. There's I think 20 or 30 new ones when I was started, and I had 30 years in there, and then I just decided that was enough for me and got out.
I think that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
in a certain sense.
It's a complete difference.
Because
we treated people different. We knew everybody, and.
What do you think? Do you think it's different for better or for worse?
It's worse.
Well, they think it's better.
Yeah.
Well, it's all in the name of officer safety. Presumed guilty until, and then it's your duty to prove that you're not a criminal to the police. I feel like the serve and protect mentality is out the window now.
Years and years ago, you get a police officer to pull you over for a broken taillight, and they just tell you about it, and then you go get it fixed, and now they write you a ticket, and they try and search the vehicle and arrest you on anything else they can find.
If they stop you, they got a computer on a dash.
Yep.
When they stick your license through there, it goes into the office, and the guy in the office says, "Oh, they got another one," so they got you stuck. I mean, if I wanted to write a ticket, it was up to me. I could write it if I wanted. I could give the guy a break. I tell him, "Get the hell out of my town." But now you can't do that. You have to write the ticket, even if it's not a good one. And people are a lot different. We never had that trouble. I started in '55, and I retired in '86.
What city were you in for when you started, at least?
Right here.
Right here,
yeah.
in St. Clair Shores. Okay.
Nowadays,
after 30 years, I quit, and I went into the bank and worked in. And then I went out of there, and I went into the official police and grad pay.
Okay.
We took everything that we could get. I was there for 26 years, but it got to me, and I just said, I don't need that much anymore.
Yeah.
And I'll bet you we had 130 or something one year. I'll bet you they got about 75 or 80, but they don't know what the hell, they don't know where the streets are even, And you can see what the difference is. When we had this street before, it was marked speed, you got a ticket, and that was it. Now, crazy, because through here it's 60 miles an hour. I never rode that much.
Yeah.
No, that's
It's a whole different era, and it's very disappointing. At least to us, it is. Your police is a whole different thing from these guys.
Yeah. It goes in how they train them now. Back in the day, correct me if I'm wrong, is that you got hired on with a department, and the field training officer taught you how to be a police officer, the ins and outs. Now they go through a militarized police academy, where they're basically in boot camp.
Yeah.
I went through boot camp in the Marines. Cops everywhere across the country are going through boot camp to prepare them to go in and deal with the insurgents, the American citizens.
No, we didn't have anything like that. When I started, there were 7 of us started the same day.
I don't. I think that
they give me a new gun, new box of shells, new badge, and says you're a cop. I didn't know how to shoot a gun. How did I know? And you just learned it, that's all. And there was nothing. You went to school in the fall, spring, and fall in that group. They talk FBI. Tell you what to do this year. Next year you come back and you go and get them in the morning, and the next time you get them in the evening. They didn't tell you nothing because it was all paperwork. But we learned the hard way. I was riding with a guy and he says something about shooting a gun. I said, I never shot a gun. I did. I shot pheasants out of the kitchen window so we could have something to eat.
Yeah, but besides that,
he says, you never fired a gun? I said, no. He said, that was it. We went in the station, stole a box of shells, and went up there in the Grassel pit, South 114 in Gratiot, shot the damn thing up. But I knew how to fire.
Yeah.
I had never had any trouble shooting it, but you never fired it? Hell no, I never fired a gun. Yeah. This guy was in the service or something. No, I liked it. I had no problems. I didn't have any hard ones to get by. But you could do what you wanted. I could ride up and down the street and write you 5 guys, and then turn around and send you home and tell you don't bother me. But not now.
No.
If I stop you, the computer says to the guy in the station, we got another one. It's a live one.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
We didn't. It's a different way, that's all.
Yeah, it's very disappointing how it is now.
It's dangerous.
Yes, it is. You kidding me? It's dangerous for us with a lot of these trigger-happy police riding around.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I mean, though. It's dangerous. I used to tell my guys when I was shift lieutenant and then I was a traffic lieutenant, you're safer in Detroit than you are here. What the hell do you mean? I said, in Detroit, they stop a car, 2 cops get out and they gun in their hand. Up here, hi guys, what are you doing? Got their hands in their pockets. This doesn't do a lot of good,
Yeah.
And we had a few shots that way.
Yeah.
I shot once, but I shot over the guy's head. It wasn't worth it, and we got him and put him in court anyway. But no, now it's different. You really don't have any feeling for it, and there's not much that you can do anymore. I liked it. 30 years, I guess I did like it.
Well, you had to like it for that long.
But it was a good job.
Pay the bills.
And I knew everybody. Yeah. Well, we moved into this house in '52.
Wow.
And because we were living down off of 9, and then we moved up here. And I come out of East Detroit, and she did too. So we just start living the way you felt, and you had no trouble. You could get anywhere, and you wouldn't have any trouble. We used to go up on Robeson, if you know where Robeson is.
I think so.
Okay, it's off of Masonic.
Yeah.
They used to call us when we had the riots in '63. They called us and said, "You guys coming up and protect us?" Because that was the line between black and white.
Yeah.
And up there, one time in the Roseville side, the county side, some guy got stabbed. Took him in the hospital and fixed him all. And all he said was, "I fell on my knife." When he got out of the hospital and he was a little bit better, so did the other guy that just got stabbed too. We knew who did it. You did it, and you did it, and you did it. We got all 3 of you. But no, like I say, my kids had no inkling of working on that job. They didn't have the personality. They weren't built to be a cop. You got to be that way. If you're not that way, you might as well stay home.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
We never carried. Well, the only thing we ever carried was a handgun. They give us shotgun, but we weren't crazy about that either. Take out the range and say, "Here, shoot the holes on that tree over there." Yeah, we couldn't even see the tree, let alone shoot it.
Yeah.
So what are you walking around my neighborhood for?
Well, we're just passing through. We were in Roseville, then we're in St. Clair Shores, and now we're heading back towards Roseville. Just going for a nice long walk.
Yeah, Roseville. Yeah, that is a city. I remember them over there. Yeah, no, we got along good.
Okay.
They had some nice guys, and you could go over there and talk to them, and they knew who you were, and you knew who they were.
Yeah. The days gone
if
by.
you don't know that, you better hide, because you're in big trouble.
Yeah. But, anyways, what's your name?
Ethan Beck.
James.
It's a job, no matter if you're going to do it, you got to do it right, but you got to be careful and keep your fingers crossed, because it doesn't take much to lose. Like, that's why I told my guys, keep your hands and your guns in your hands. Don't walk around and say, "I'm a cop." Everybody knows who you are, and they know you got a gun. But in Detroit, and I knew a bunch in Detroit, they always had their hands in their guns. They didn't get out of the car without that. But our guys, "Oh, what are you guys doing out here?" And hey, dummy, we're out here to shoot cops.
Yeah.
You know, is that what you want?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So,
Well,
like-
stay out of trouble.
all right, we'll try.
Okay.
Thanks
I
again.
hope you do.
Thanks again.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.